One thing you said in the interview, well, last time you really said, you said the industry doesn't give a fuck about Dallas. I mean, am I saying it right? Am I quoting you right?
I mean, why would they? Like, the industry gives a fuck about the industry. If you ain't like, you really think that there's people in LA really going, Dallas has a scene right now? No. What they're seeing is Trey Ward bubble up, Mo3 bubble up. They're seeing these people bubble up. Like, oh, there might be some shit out there. Let me go take from Dallas. They're not trying to fucking circle Dallas on a map and bring that whole bitch to LA. They're gonna take and pluck all that shit, bro. So you get with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the scene out here is cool. It's being curated in a way where things can happen. Artists can grow out of it. This shit will never be Atlanta or LA or none of that shit. Cause
will it be Houston?
Talking about 20, 30 years, we ain't got the history. The history is 10 years old at the most, 15 years old at the most. These scenes have a musical history that go back half a century.
Okay. Mel from the Outfit, he wrote an article on Noisy.
Yeah.
Would you say that helped?
Hell yeah, that helped because it shed light. The more light gets shed, the more people individually can grow up and go and get it. But like, as far as you really think the Dallas scene, or any scene for that matter, is really gonna just offer one for all, that shit. What happened in Houston was a perfect combination of timing and a few people coming together and making it happen on a scale where everybody was already millionaires, everybody already had their paper routes, everybody already had labels calling them, and they said, hey man, they calling me. Yeah, they calling me too. Well shit man, let's sit here and motherfucking bubble this shit. Ain't nobody calling like that. We still got steps to go, man. It ain't like this scene has really really ain't procured talent like that yet, as far as motherfuckers coming down the street in Bentleys and Lambos and everybody got big funny houses and all that shit. That shit ain't here yet. So either we can sit and wait or we can go and get it. I'm gonna go get it. I ain't gonna wait. I ain't gonna wait for the scene is only strongest as your weakest link. So I ain't waiting for that weak ass motherfucker that's in last place to get with it. I'm gonna go get my shit.
Right. So to put it in other words, is Dallas up next, as they say on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram?
Ain't nothing up next. Who's up next is whoever pop. Like whoever got it going on. Charlamagne made a good ass point. I don't fuck with Charlamagne at all, but I ain't no fucking hater. And he made a good ass point. And he said that the gatekeepers died when the internet took this shit over. Mm-hmm. And I sat back and I was like, you fucking right. That's so true. Because a motherfucker can really come out of goddamn nowhere and be the next big thing. Who would have thought Toronto would be a hip-hop hotbed? If 10 years ago you interviewed me like, hey, in 10 years Toronto is going to procure Drake and Weeknd and Tory Lanez and they're going to be a hip-hop hotbed, there's going to be a scene in Toronto, I would have been like, man, get the fuck out of my house, Sean Cott.
Yeah.
Like, that shit ain't, you know, you never know where this shit going to bubble up at because of the internet. Mm-hmm. Like, you can sit in your house and mix and master a record that sounds as good as you did that shit in a goddamn SSL in LA. It's anywhere. There's no gates anymore. The boundaries are open for the good and bad.
One thing that you said that really it made me laugh. I was dying laughing when you said it. You probably don't even know that I seen it, but you said the industry isn't giving E for efforts.
Yeah.
Yo, that's the most truthful.
Because you see, like, man, there's so many people trying hard and doing their best. So you want participation ribbons? I don't want no fucking participation ribbon. I want $1 million. That's what I want. I want the motherfucking number one. The motherfuckers just think that the game handing out satisfactory and ease and ribbons just for man, this ain't no fucking kumbaya, man. Mm-hmm. This ain't no hold our hands and everybody come together and let's pray. Nah, man, it's eat or get ate. Right. Tom said that shit in 06. It's eat or fucking get ate. Right. So I mean, if somebody going against you, in that man, whether he from Dallas, Houston, Austin, San Antonio, Nacogdoches, in him, if he against you, but if he's with us, man, come on with it. Let's
right.
Get it.
Now, truthfully on camera, back then, I'm gonna say like before ADD, there was no hip hop scene. I mean, with hipster scene. in Dallas.
Hell no.
It was straight gutter shit, all club shit.
That's why Deep Ellum got shut down because of gutter shit.
Exactly. But my question to you is, it seems as though, and this is even on my platform, when I post hood shit, the shit on my shit, boom.
Yeah.
It's like the hipster shit is like they don't want that. But do you think it's a new day and age, or Dallas, in order to come out of Dallas, you gotta be that street nigga, you gotta be that?
I think it's the attitude, like Dallas has always been kind of the city, like it's not like a blue collar city, but it ain't like Houston is players and pimps. Everybody's known for chilling and cool. There's some gangster shit in Houston, but Dallas, you ask some dudes from, you know, some OGs and all them, Dallas is like I remember 5-6 years ago, like, I'm from Dallas, motherfuckers would be like, oh shit, oh, you know, like they would think that I was on some bullshit.
You think the image changed though about the city?
I think for a little bit, you know, I think we still a rambunctious group. You know what I'm saying? More so like, really on the large scale things, we really ain't got no image. It's whatever motherfucker outside of Dallas creating when he's outside.
Oh
of
no,
Dallas.
the haircuts,
the
are
shag,
known.
all that
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
But that's the gangster shit.
Right.
The hipster scene, nothing's came out of that hipster scene. Like, to be honest,
Just a bunch of clones.
it's just like people, you know, going to a warehouse and kicking it. You know, there's 500 people in the warehouse and kicking it every weekend. That shit cool, but what gonna come up out of that shit, man? That's what I really want to know. Now, if you want to say Post tried to get in this shit, but he had to go to LA. And that's where it happened for him.
Right.
Like, there's nothing out of that scene. Ain't nothing came out of that scene. Now, there's some people trying. You know, you got Outfit making their moves and all that type of shit. Be My Friend and all them type of dudes. But, like like I said, ain't nobody driving no motherfucking Bentleys and Lamborghinis down Main Street off this hipster shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers on the gangster shit. I didn't seen Big Chief whip a spaceship. I didn't seen Tom whip a spaceship.
Would you so basically the streets is more the street side is more promising. It's more money.
I mean, I just sat in here, heard Mo 3 getting 5 racks a show right now. Ain't no hipster.
He pulled out 18 bands in the interview.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't no hipster artist coming in here and pulling out 10 bands. That's just fact. Ain't no fucking hating. It's just facts. I got a lot. I go in that scene all the time, but it's different levels to this shit, man. Like, I done seen Tom take his whole crew to Miami off of this rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen Big Chief do it bigger than athletes done it out here off this rap shit. Like, the hipster shit got a long way to go. They ain't ready yet.